Wow, listen to that roar. Do not mess with me. Alpha T-Rex, baby. So very cool. The C does a lightning blast. Whoa! That is nuts. Look at that. What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC and welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. That's right, playing here on the Alpha Tribe server on the new Valguero map, having so much fun doing flips. Man, oh man, guys, thank you so very much for coming, hanging out, joining me on the adventures. As you always do, please remember, show that amazing support by slamming that thumbs up button. That's right, and if you're new to the channel, do not forget subscribe for the daily Ark awesomeness. Man, oh man, speaking of awesome, last episode we evolved our two amazing AA bosses into alphas. That's right, and guess what? Since last episode, there's been an update. That's right, thumbs up for update day. The bosses, I was complaining about how I didn't think they were all that powerful. Our dragon was hitting for what? I think it was like 38,000. Something like that. Well, let's check it out today what it hits for. By the way, I did a little bit of recoloring, still working it out, but I think it looks way cooler. There's so much white in it. Anyway, let's see what it hits for. Come here, bro. And bam, 889,000. That is so ridiculous. That is such a huge buff. And heck, the fire damage, the like multiple pieces of damage, they do more than what our bite did before. That's craziness. Absolute monstrosity. Let's try this now. Wow. Wow. That is so much stronger. It is insanely stronger. All right, let's try the Dodo Rex now. And by the way, our Rex, it's fully grown up. Remember we hatched out the Rex last episode? It was kind of a nasty looking one, so I colored this guy up too. Looks super cool now, all green and red. Totally love it. Anyway, let's just real quickly, I want to go try out the Dodo Rex. I want to see if it's around the same as the dragon or if it's even more powerful, because remember, this guy was almost twice as strong as the dragon. Let's see what it hits for. Good lord, 1,000,000, a clean 1,000,000. Wow, so they're still not balanced. That did significantly less though. Weird. So the dragon's fire does more. What about this? All right, that's another of the same. Hold on a second. Bam! Yep, that seems pretty similar to the dragon. So, wow, Dodo Rex, insanely strong. I can't believe it. We actually have creatures hitting for the millions. Now, also, apparently the Giga, Froggy Man, if you've been watching his videos, he raised a Giga up, and that thing hit for multiple millions. So that got nerfed. But all the bosses, yeah, the bosses got crazy buffed. It's so good. I love it. Love it. Love it. And then we have our T-Rex. So not a single kill done on him yet. I wanted to go out and hopefully get this guy to at least beta today. 300 kills is not that bad, especially after I was used to doing near 3,000 kills on the bosses. So I think this should be decent. I'm curious to see what this guy's going to be like though, starting off. Definitely uses a lot of stamina. And it's also only because of the egg, it's a 360. 380 would have been the absolute highest that we could have gone. So, but we just didn't have any 380 females on the server. Anyway, let's see what this guy hits for. All right, 681. Again, this is in its vanilla form. That is pretty respectable. Definitely pretty respectable. Come here, bro. Get wrecked. So 2 kills done under my belt. Let's, of course, go ahead, put in some of that, and let's start to get some of the melee up. Need the melee up. I got a baller saddle for it. Can we get a roar, bro? Can we get a roar? Oh, look at that roar. Love those T-Rex roars. Wish it gave it some type of boost, but hey, hitting over 1,000 now, not bad. What are the other stats looking like? That guy's about to charge me almost 3,000 in the health, so it's respectable. Nothing too crazy. You're on my butt, bro. I can't get you when you're on my butt. All right. And our 5th kill done. Not bad. Just 295 more to go. But we should be able to do that pretty gosh darn quick. If I went into the bug cave, I could probably do it almost instantly. And actually, it's 27,000 health. That's very respectable. Very, very respectable. Yeah, and this guy's melee is going up pretty quick indeed. So we got to get him level up to 750. And then we got to get the... So level up to 750. And then the kills up to 300. So it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I'm liking him. I'm digging him. I don't know how he's going to be in the bug cave. I think he's small enough, believe it or not. If you could call a T-Rex small, I think he is small enough. He should fit in there okay. I'm going to do a little bit on his stamina. Let's see what the boost. All right, good. Because it seems like he goes through stamina awfully quick. All right, I think that should be a-okay. Why don't we go over to the spider cave? We should be able to do this lickety-split because I want to do more than just the T-Rex today. I do want to get the T-Rex evolved, but I would like to get to some new tames. We got to work on some stuff with Pyria so that we can get in preparation of taking on the Pyria bosses and stuff like that. So really important, and you know, just so that we can get all the resources. A lot of the Pyria guys, they create stuff in their inventories, so it can take a day or a couple of days just to get all the resources built up. So we'll talk about that again more later in the episode. But so far, so good. Let's see how far in we can go. I mean, I was able to fit the Dodo Rex in here. You know, I wouldn't say, you know, I just barely squeaked them in. But so far, so good. And any spots I can't fit through with them, I should be able to just pick them up on my shoulder. Let's see, right here is usually the problem. Yeah, those stalagmite-type things. All right, let's pick him up on the shoulder. Man, I love this T-Rex. It is so awesome looking now that he's colored up all green. All right, here we go. We got a lot of buggies over here. Should be enough room, though, for me to toss him out. Beautiful. And let's go ham. Come on, bro. It'd be easier if he had fire. I'm a little nervous about the buggy bugs when they get around my backside. I may not be able to hit them all that well. But look at the kill count go up super quick. This is so good. I probably should have brought some flowers with me. Some rare flowers to pull them. I always forget to do that. However, you know what? If I can find some metal in here to harvest, I can actually craft it in my inventory thanks to our Kibble table. All right, already starting to be problems around my feet. Yeah, the Rex, it could use some type of fire attack. Definitely could use that. All right, here's gonna be what I do. I'm gonna teleport out real quick, give him a little bit of a breather. I'm gonna grab a bunch of rare flowers. I think that would be worth our while. All right, beautiful. You just chill out for a moment, brosy. I should have rare flowers up the wazoo in here. Yep, there we go. There we go, 120, more than enough. All right, how you doing, brosy? Do a little heal up. Let's see how many. Oh, look at all those points already. It's redunculous. All right, and we get to level this guy up a bit more than we normally would just because it was a lower level. Because again, we can't go beyond the 750. All right, doing good, doing good. I'm gonna put a couple more levels into the weight. This guy definitely could use it. I'm also gonna go ahead and go harvest settings, disable resource harvesting so we don't get filled up on weight. All right, beautiful. Let's go now, and let's go right back to where we were in the cave, last remote location. Sweet. And let's go. All right, scan it back up now that we're back in the cave. All right, are we ready for this? Are we ready for doing rare flowers? I hope so. Bam, bam. Everybody's gonna come after me now. Get them all. Nice. Oh man, they are swarming the crap out of me. All right, luckily they're going more for my head. But as long as I kind of walk backwards, and I got to put my head up in the air to get all these dudes. Look at them all, though. It was so much easier with the Dodorex and the Dragon, though, when they had the fire that they spit. So much better, but we're already over 100 kills in just this short little time. All right, let's do another 2 flowers. Come on, Buggy Bugs, come at me, bro. Come at me. Yeah, they just get a little bit too high, but we're getting them, we're getting them. We're doing all right. Come on, let's go. Make my day. All right, we're already 150. That's halfway to 300. That is pretty nuts. All right, come on. Oh, look at all these Buggy Bugs. All right, we're gonna do this in no time, guys. No time at all. So anyway, why don't I clip out here? I'm gonna get them all the way to the 300, and we'll return. All right, guys, just got 20 kills left, and 3. Come on, just 2 more, 2 more. Bam and bam. All right, we got to our 300. Let's get the crap out of here. Immediately, go, go, go. Oh, I got leeches on me. I got leeches on me. All right, let's get out of here. Yikes. All right, we did it, we did it. Let's go ahead back on up. Let's get the leech off. It's so weird how the leech animation, it looks like it's on me, but it's on my dino. So, all right, all set, leech is gone. Beautiful. All right, so we got up to 303 kills. Let's head on over here. Oh, it's gonna be a shame. This guy is so beautiful. I hate to, you know, to interrupt anything with him. Anyway, let's get him to the max attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 255. Awesome. Let's get his movement speed up. It doesn't really matter where we put the stats when we do this, because it will randomly distribute them. All right, so we're up to 726. Let's get the stamina up a little bit more, and let's get the weight up a little bit more to 3,000. Again, it doesn't really matter. All right, and 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 750. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so we can now evolve this guy. We're going to want to remove everything and anything from his inventory that we care about, because it will be lost once he evolves. Let's go ahead, heal him up. Awesome, you can see he's still got poison damage from all the Megalonirna and stuff that was attacking me. I just want to see what this guy's max attack is before we evolve him, just so that we can compare. All right, this guy doesn't look like he's mate boosted. All right, so we're getting up to 9,375 on this particular fellow. So not bad, not bad, not insane amazing. It's no boss. But again, this is still a vanilla T-Rex, so I find that pretty impressive. All right, so heading on over here. All right, beautiful. Let's go ahead and grab the meat out. We're gonna have to grab the saddle out as soon as we do the upgrade. It would be nice if the poison would stop, but whatever. All right, Control X. All right, quickly, quickly, get the saddle, otherwise we'd lose it. Nice, Beta T-Rex, baby. Oh, and you are a nasty, nasty dark blue again. Come on, bro, you could do better than that. Let's go see what he looks like out in the light. Now again, these are kind of random colors. Not every beta is gonna look identical. It actually looks pretty cool in direct light. It's got some real like purpley hues to it. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. It's not bad. Like, if I saw a T-Rex like this in the wild, I would definitely go after it. I definitely dig him. I may paint him up a little bit, but yeah, let's see what it did for stat changes. We did get 3 extra levels, which is nice. It's now rocking 149 to boot in the health. Remember before it was like 27? We're up to 15,000 stamina, 4,600 weight. We got better than just straight 100 movement speed, which is sweet. And much higher in the melee. Let's see what that first melee bite does. And now for the upgrade, it's actually reasonable. Only 1,200. I might be, should I go to alpha today? I think that I could fairly easily. Yeah, and it's hits for 1,200 to boot pre-level ups. All right, it's pretty respectable, I do have to say. I'm not disappointed in this guy. So we're definitely going to have to get him to max attack today. That is a for sure. So maybe, oh, and I got to remember, passive unfollow. Maybe, let me go on a little session again in the cave. Let's just see how high I can get for the kill count. We'll just see how it goes. If I'm close, I'll do it. Otherwise, we'll just wait. So, on that note, let me get a leveling. Alright guys, it's a few hours later and I did it. I did it. I grinded it all the way out. It took so long. In the bug cave, it just did not do nearly as well as what the bosses did. It took a hot while. It took a while. He was just not attacking right. Anyway, and that's when it's on my shoulder. Just didn't like to do it. It would do it, but it was slow. Super duper slow. So anyway, we have 1,040 levels. We need to be, let's see, at max attack. Beautiful, 255. We have 5 more levels to play with. Let's go ahead, put him into health. Beautiful. All right, we got our 1050. And let's just see what max attack hits for on this guy. Come here, bro. I think that's a, that's one of the marauding Tibber. That's so funny. I think it's one of the first ones I've seen. Can we find a normal dino? I'm not sure if that guy had some type of added resistance. It might have. All right. I don't see any other anklos around. 17,000 at max. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yep, 17,000. I'm guessing those guys, I don't know what the Trex resist does. They might naturally resist a T-Rex. I do not know, or it might have been mate boosted. But yeah, seems the consensus is 17,000. All right, not bad. Let's level this guy up to max. Come on, buddy, bro. You can make it in here. Let's go. Let's just pull out the stuff we care about. Beautiful. All right, and 1050. Here we go. Evolution, baby. Alpha T-Rex. Bam! All right, quickly. Oh, crap. I'm gonna lose the saddle. No, I lost the saddle. Crap, I hit the wrong inventory button. Oh, but that's a beauty. That is one gorgeous looking T-Rex. Seriously, bro. You are awesome looking. So 1055, we got an extra 5 levels. Always like that. Let's go ahead and throw that stuff back in there. And let's put on that, and that. Luckily, I actually made a blueprint for his saddle. It's not cheap. It is not a cheap saddle, but we won't have to do all the upgrading rigmarole again. All right, heading on in. Let's take a look. Did I leave the blueprint? Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm gonna have to recolor it though. It's the only nasty thing. So it's 350, but hopefully it should come out to 357, 352.7. That's what it was. Awesome. All right, let me just color up this saddle and let's go test out our new T-Rex. I am so excited about this. See what an Alpha T-Rex is like. All right, Alpha T-Rex, so very pumped. So let's throw this saddle on. Nice. Oh, it looks awesome. Totally awesome. So it's got like a lot of oranges in it, which is pretty neat. Wow, listen to that roar. Do not mess with me. Alpha T-Rex, baby. So very cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna have to color this guy at all. So stat-wise, what are we running? Not bad. 335,000 to boot. Stamina almost 36,000. Weight is at 11,000. Not bad. Yeah, overall, and it did get another little boost in speed. It starts off at the 125. Wow, and 2,421 for its starting bite. That is quite impressive. That's, I think, double what the beta did, at least. All right, come on, bro. Come on. Let's go. All right, let's just get this guy knocked out. Beautiful. Let's get a couple of level up potions. Let's get a few levels into him. No, bro, don't do that to me. I'm trying to level up, you turd nugget. All right. Yep. Already at 4,000. This guy's doing pretty well. So I'm definitely going to want some more movement speed. That's a for sure thing. I think just about every other stat is fine. Of course, max attack and then a ton of health. This guy very likely could be a boss killer. I have high hopes. It's not going to be as good as our alpha bosses, but it's still an alpha T-Rex. Now I'm surprised it doesn't get that much bigger. In fact, I'm not sure if it's probably a little bit bigger than the normal T-Rex, but it's not like substantially bigger. It still doesn't feel like a ginormous beast. But that's okay. Sometimes being small's better. You can fit into areas better. All right, let's get this guy. He might dismount us. Come here, bro. Oh, he resists the crap out of us, but that's okay. Ooh, I didn't know those things give polymer. That's a pretty handy dandy, for sure. All right, we got the level up thing. All right, another 50 points. I do want to get this guy to max attack today, but we'll worry about the other stats later. We should be able to get there super duper quickly. Wow, and I bet you we're going to be able to get over 1 million on this guy's health. It's going to be an absolute tank monster. Oh man, already hitting for 10,000. What a glorious, glorious creature. I love him. Love them, love them. We have to go find some Pyria guys, I think. We need bigger enemies. They give us levels faster. Oh, of course I could go in the bug cave and do it, but I am just so stinking sick of that bug cave. Oh my goodness, I still love it. Don't get me wrong. I am just getting sick of it. All right, so why don't I get a few more levels into this guy? Let's get him the max attack, and then we can move on with the day. Gotta get something newly tamed. All right, guys, another super long grind, but we did it. We did it. We are at max attack in 2, 3, 4, and 5. 255. I got him up to 200% movement speed, which I almost wonder if I'd want faster. I don't know. Rexes are always a tough one to decide on for movement speed, but I think this is pretty good. And as you can see, the stamina, it's barely moving, so it's got plenty of stamina. Do love that. Ooh, look at you. And max attack, those guys are definitely mate boosted. So this hopefully should do more. 33,000. That's pretty respectable. That's almost what, before the new update in AA, that's almost as much as what the dragon was hitting for. So that is definitely a respectable attack, and I'd say it's fairly in line with like most of the biggest Pyria stuff. So, you know, it makes sense. An Alpha Rex. I dig them. I dig them. Alpha Rex. Do not mess with me. Oh, I love them. Love them, love them. All right. So let's carry on. Of course, we still got a lot more levels. I'm actually kind of interested. I think every other stat's probably fine. And this isn't maxed out right here, but I'm curious to see if we can even approach 1 million. Let me just see, where are we right now? Oh, crap. We're already well over 1 million. We're already at 3 million. What? 4 million? Can we get to 5 million? And that is 5 million, right? GZP, 5 million. I think I'm going to use these levels. Let's get them up to 250. I think that would be pretty sweet. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And then we'll use these last little levels here. It's still not done yet. We might be able to get up to 6 million. This is pretty respectable, guys. I do have to say, that is quite amazing. And yeah, I like that speed better. I'm glad we went to it. I'm glad we went to it. Alpha Rex, very, very cool creature. I'm not let down. We'll put it like that. I am not let down by it. Oh man, and will be named, I guess? Possibly today. That's the creature we named today, right? I think so. Wait, no, we also got these guys to name. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes when I go through the comments, but we're not there yet. We still have some other shenanigans that we gotta tame. So let me get all situated and we'll go tame it and talk about it. All right, guys, we got kind of a lot going on over here, but in this mess of creatures and shenanigans, there's these divine characters which we absolutely want and need. I'm not sure what they're in a fight with right now. All right, let's just see. So it looks like we can tame these guys just by using lamb chops. Hopefully that is the case. So we're going to have that guy chill right there. Let's get our lamb chops into our little spot over here. And let's start walking up and seeing if we can tame him. So what are you? You are a Divine Berserker. All right. Got you. Divine Berserker. Beautiful. What do we got here? Divine Eminence. Ooh, that takes more than one lamb chop. All right, let's go. That is a 300. That's a perfect level one. I'm not sure if they always only spawn at that. They might. Because I've never seen one below that on this server. But pretty cool. We might as well tame up the rest of them while we're here. Divine Archer. Sweet. You are another Divine Archer. I will take you. And where's our Eminence? Eminence. You hungry yet? Nope. Gotta wait for her to get hungry again. Might take a little while. Over here, what do we got? A Divine Paladin. Cool. All right, I'll take the whole crew. And you know what? We might as well tame these guys as well. What did these guys take? Superior Kibble. All right, how are you doing? Are you hungry yet? All right, let's switch off and do some Superior Kibble. All right, bada boom. Let's get, oh, come here, bro. Bam, Divine Allosaur, awesome. I think you can also knock these guys out to tame them. But hey, we're just gonna get the entire Divine crew. I love it. Love it, love it. All right, how are you doing? Nice, and we got our Divine Eminence. Love it. All right, so we gotta get all these guys out of here. What's your deal? Ooh, there's another one walking over here. What are you? Are you another archer? That's a 300 one. Yep, that's a Berserker. Oh, it's so cool. Look at how many we got. All right, I think that is literally every single last one of them. All right, everybody come gather over here. You know what? I'm wondering if I should put them all into balls. That might actually be smarter. I think I'm going to do that. Let's go ahead, say passive unfollow, and let's start to get the, let's just pick them all up in balls, every last one. I think this is going to be our best way of doing this, because I'm afraid if I teleport, they're not all going to come with me. All right, but the Eminence is the one that we really wanted, and there's 2 Divine Archers there. And it also lets us look around the area a little bit better, just to make sure we didn't miss anything. There is this, an Aura Seeker, which I think this is part of their crew too, but we need Aura Seeker bait, which I do not have on me. Oh man, it's so cool though. Let's look up what it costs to do that. Aura Seeker bait. See, it costs light mana, and that's why we're getting these guys, so that we can get light mana. So I think this is good enough. We'll go for an Aura Seeker another time. Let's just make sure we didn't leave any others. Nope, all good, all good. What was in these guys? In the Allosaurs? Oh, I'll take those. And in the RG. All right, beautiful. So let's get back to the base and let's figure out, and let me explain what I need all these guys for. But it is crucial in progressing in Pyria. All right, guys, made it back safely in one piece. Everyone made it back safe, so that's cool. That is super cool. So yeah, we got a lot of reading to do about what each of these are. So first and foremost, we have the Divine Archers. So let's read about them real quick. It's one of the 3 divines. They can trace their lineage back to once mere mortal beings, whose power and magic made them and their ancestors what they are today. Descendants of a powerful elven archers. Divine archers, also known as Artemis, are able to manipulate their aura and mana freely in combat to provide themselves with powerful, deadly ammunition. They travel around the region with other divines, protecting the innocent and slaying the evil. Tribes value their integral archers for their unparalleled supporting firepower. They tend to be the most easygoing of the divines. They are neutral, they're passive tames. We saw what they like to eat, different cooked meats. They have slight natural armor, high armor to magical damage types such as aura and mage, requires no ammo to shoot, high range with attacks, aura arrow shot, shoots a single fast-moving projectile that functions similarly to a shot from a fired tech rifle. They have minor splash damage. It's very powerful. They have aura ballista bolt shot, an arcing shot which spawns an aura-made ballista bolt, which hurtles towards the target in a long arch, massive damage if it hits. Aura arrow storm, jeez, they have a lot. Shoots multiple projectiles in an extremely fast succession. Each projectile does less damage than single shot arrows, but the attack in general still does much more damage. High knockback, plus they have bow strike, close range attack used to keep melee attackers at bay, high knockback, and low damage. Craziness. So that's the archer. Next, let's look at the paladin. Yes, you, sir. What is your deal? Let me just scroll down the page. All right, beautiful. So paladin, it is again one of the three divines. Trace their lineage back to the immortals. Power of magic, blah, 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 blah. Divine paladins are descendants of Pyria's most fabled warrior heroes. While not boasting as much sheer force and power as their berserker counterparts, they are far more durable and technical. Much more built for longer, more intense fighting, most level-headed of the divines. Their neutral, passive tames, cooked meats, has firm natural armor to protect from the most damage. Sword strike is a basic attack, basic damage, 4 different animations, heavy leaping strike. This hits the enemy on a mount, dismounts the foe. That's pretty cool. Triple combat strike, harder hitting attack, eventually implementation of it, blah, blah, blah. All right. And then fireball, a medium ranged magic attack. Oh, that's interesting. Deals fire damage. So that's pretty cool. So that right there is the paladin, right? All right. Next up is the divine berserker. Sweet. And you can see you got a pretty cool sword there. So divine berserker, one of the 3 divines. Okay, all the same stuff. Divine berserkers are the female descendants of noble heroes and heroines. Also, like the Artemis, they follow the art of Kunchui. I don't even know how to say that. Instructed them by this descendants of the same name, this oriental art. So it's like a ninja thing. Quite simple, is an agile and athletic fighting style which makes use of attractive female body and glimpses at it to distract the opponent while while they think of nothing of this style. The hot-headed berserkers are more heated about it than usual. Any foul-hardy man who gets too close to a berserker with a dirty mindset is likely to fully experience the further of how berserkers earn their name, sacrificing health and armor for sheer brute force. So that's pretty cool. So they have slight armor, fast, heavy-hitting attacks that render armor, whatever that means. They're edgy. Get too close to her and she'll become aggressive. Oh, this is interesting. So which will make other nearby. So if you get too close to her while she's in the wild, we got lucky and we tamed her. Maybe if you bump into her, she'll actually become aggressive. Something like that, which is pretty cool. They have a sword strike, which is a quick, high-powered attack that rends armor. Sword impale smaller targets into the sword. Sword shred attacks multiple times in an extremely rapid attack, dealing high damage and tearing armor apart. Pretty interesting. And it's not done yet. There's a fire shield, engulfs self and nearby allies in a spear of fire, dealing fire damage and it is a great defensive maneuver. All divines deal increased damage to undead types and take less damage from mage and aura attacks. Sweet. That is really cool. All right, so we've got 2 berserkers, a paladin, and 2 archers. So I guess those are the 3 main types of divines. Then there is the Eminence that we have, and then there's another one called the Zenith. All right, here we go. So divine element, Eminence is the ascended version of a divine berserker. That's interesting. So the divine Eminence are the pinnacles of melee combat, outmatched by little. Though they lose their aggressive behavior, they become far more fearsome combatants, and yet some can get swayed by darkness. Interesting. They're armored, immune to aura-based attacks, can wear hats and helmets, deal increased damage to dark foes. First attack is a sword swing, ignores 100% of armor to inflict full damage. That's crazy. Destroys metal structures. Second attack is sword combos, ignores 100% of armor to inflict full damage, destroys metal structures stronger than single swing. Third attack is sword sweep. Spins with the sword to do heavy AoE damage twice, ignores 100% of armor to inflict full damage, destroys metal structures. It's the strongest melee attack, inflicts bleed damage. And finally, fourth attack is the Aura Pulse Burst. Okay, it shoots an arc of aura sphere in front of itself. These will latch onto targets, then detonate violently. Interesting. So she is an evolved form of a divine berserker. So you can actually, in the mod, so we tamed her, and that might have been because we unlocked something right here in the divine. So right here it says with the divine berserker, we can upgrade any divine berserker with, look at how expensive that is, all the artifacts, black pearl dust, divine berserker soul. So I think you got to kill one too on top of having one tamed. 120 element, 1,400 light mana, 650 normal mana, and 2,300 black pearls. So that's pretty intense, and that would upgrade a normal berserker into the Eminence. Now we can turn the archer into a Zenith through, again, it's pretty comparable amount of stuff, which it just makes more sense for us to go out and tame one. So we'll have to be on the lookout for a Zenith. There's also the corrupt divine paladin, which is kind of cool. Use this to corrupt the soul of a divine paladin. Okay, so that's interesting. We can turn it to the dark side. And then there's also this one and this one, which I do not have these unlocked. And this will, let's see, use to purify the soul of a dark insidious eminence back to the side of light to become a divine fate walker eminence. Cool. So it is the pinnacle of close combat. All right, very cool. And then we have this guy right here, an extremely rare potion. Ingesting it casts the divine aura spell. Makes you immune to a whole bunch of dark stuff. All right, cool. Very cool. That we don't have unlocked either. But, so, as well as having all these guys to help us out with different combat things, check out their inventories. This is the main reason I want them. Light mana is not cheap. In fact, let's just look up mana. Don't have to actually look in the thing. All right, mana. So we got mana up the wazoo. You can craft mana with 5 dark mana. Okay, a dark mana. To craft that, it takes 1 light mana and 20 black pearls. And then to get a light mana, it's 100 mana and 20 silica pearls. So not nearly as bad, but I'm not sure how much you get. So why don't we just have a peek-see? All right. So mana. We have a couple of dark manas, and here's our diluted light mana. All right, whatever that means. I don't think we have any normal, just light mana. So let's do 1 craft and just see how many we get. All right, so 1 craft going there, and we get 75. So that's not horrid, but it takes 100 of the other type of mana. It is plus all those silica pearls. It is just so much easier to tame these guys up, and they just produce mana, every last stinking one of them. So already in this time, since we tamed them, I've got about 20 light mana per one, which is pretty epic in itself. So we got from those ones 109, and then the Eminence, look at that, got double the production. So we already got 154 in just a few minutes. So very, very cool, very necessary, and we will need it as much light mana as we can get as we progress in Pyria a little bit deeper once we want to craft more things. So definitely very, very epic. I love all these creatures. Oh, and we almost forgot. We also got these guys, which are pretty cool. Yeah. Whoa, that is so cool. All right, what are these guys called again? Nope, that's my inventory. They are called Divine Allosaur. Let's go read the bestiary on this guy real quick. All right, so Divine Allosaur, again, we saw it was a passive tame, and we used the Kibble to get it. The loyal pets of divines. These powerful dinosaurs are the only members left of their kind in Pyria. They're Allosaur descendants, now extinct in the wild. Divines prize Allosaurs for their pack hunting cooperation and found them loyal pets, and trained the Divine Allosaur into what it is today. Covering elemental advantages normal divines cannot. It is a solid creature prized all over Pyria. However, the Divine Allosaur is an extremely loyal creature. Not also is it extremely hard to convince one to leave its divine masters, even if it's given as a gift by a divine, but they are also so loyal they boost the morale of nearby divines, making them far more efficient in combat. That is interesting. I wonder how that works. It probably gives them like a +1 like pack boost or something. Passive tame, a very long, very slow passive tame. It loves its masters and is extremely loyal. Takes 50% of damage from elementals it wields. Okay. It is immune to aura attacks. It increases the resistance and damage of divines near it, both tamed, wild, and enemy, by 50%. Left click does a bite, deals 2 times damage to dark and undead creatures. Cool. Let's see. Right click does a water sword. Wow, that's really cool. So again, let me see, where was that? Water sword slices with high pressure water beam, damages all known structures, hits with water element, making it great for creatures weak to water, cannot be done while moving, has a cooldown, and deals more damage up close. The sea does a lightning blast. Whoa! That is nuts! Look at that! That's crazy town. So it does a lightning blast, has a cooldown, and can be used while moving. Breathes a fearsome blast of lightning to whatever target is unfortunate enough to be in front of it. An excellent mid-range attack. That is super sick. And I love the look of this guy, all the crazy flaps and horns. It's amazing. It is super amazing. Yeah, and see how all these guys have that up? Is that... I'm thinking that arrow up is probably because these guys are around him. It gives them that up. So that's pretty cool. I dig it. I dig it very much. And we have a male. I'm guessing this is another male. Yeah, so if we got a female one, that would be sick to get a mate boost too. And you can see we got the pack attack, the glow on it, because this one's the higher level. Sick. We got so much awesomeness today. I love it. Totally love it. Well, anyway, guys, I think we did pretty gosh darn well. Let me go through those comments. All right, guys, I just finished going through the comments, and yes, it is that time. That's right. time to name the dinos! For those of you that do not know, at the end of every single episode, I go through the comments of the previous episode and I pick out all the most awesomest name suggestions that you guys leave in the down there. That's right, just remember, if you want to have a chance at getting your name chosen, you gotta be a subscriber, so smash that subscribe button and you gotta comment down below. It is just that easy. Anyway, for today, we have the T-Rex, the Alpha T-Rex, Alpha Dodo Rex, and the Alpha Dragon to name. So let's get to it. For the T-Rex, it will be known as Bloodlust. We have Dreadnought for the Dodo Rex, and we have, I'm thinking it might have been Infernal Beast now that was the suggestion, but I went with Inferno Beast. Close enough. I think it is pretty sick and sweet. I love it. Totally love the names, guys. For next episode, we have to name 2 Allosaur, 2 Divine Allosaur, 2 Divine Archers, 2 Berserkers, a Paladin, and an Eminence. So hook it up with those name suggestions down below. But anyway, guys, what an epic day. Seriously. Super long one for me. My goodness, that T-Rex took forever. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. As always, show that amazing support for the series by smashing that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to subscribe for the daily Arc awesomeness. And as always, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again, and peace out.